going to record and get started because I actually have a lot of announcements before we have our super awesome guest speaker on. So for starters, number one, I want to welcome two of my new coaches on, Missy and also Kelly. I'm really excited to have them on the team. And if you're in the Team Relentless page, you'll see that we have welcomed several new coaches on. So go ahead and make sure that you check into the Team Relentless group and give them a big warm welcome so that they know that they're part of our family. Second of all, we are in the final days of January. We have 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, 3-day refresh on sale for $140. Plus we have the 90-day club membership plus Shakeology, which is always on sale for $140. These are great values, and your customers get everything. They get you as their coach. They get the fitness. They get the nutrition side, and they get all of us as a team. So make sure that you're going in there and checking up with the people that have expressed interest in the past. Go to the people that you think that need it. The people who are always complaining about being tired or sick, or the ones that just you think need us, need that family feel. Go back to the people that are liking your pictures all the time, but they never say anything. Go back and talk to these people and offer it to them. Use your power hour. If you don't know what the power hour is, ask your upline sponsor. I think I'm going to start doing something next week and letting you all know when I'm doing my power hour. You can jump on Zoom if you're available and do the power hour with me. That way we all hold each other accountable and we have a timer, and then we're just doing it together. So keep that open. But the biggest thing is, if you don't know what to say, if you don't know how to invite, Shelly posted something in Team Relentless today that she went and used the scripts. They are there, and I'm right now going to show you exactly how to find them. So if you are in the Team Relentless group, you can click on Files. If you are a new coach, or you just signed a new coach, you don't know how to get them started, you can click on right here, New Coaches Getting Started Right. Here are all the steps, a welcome video, everything you need to get started. And if you scroll down, you have access to the Diesel Nation, where is it at? Somewhere in here. You'll have to look, sorry. The Diesel Nation, I don't know where it is. The Diesel Nation guide that Becky and Christina put together that basically give you scripts to use. There's a Getting Started Right call that tells you how to get started as a coach if you don't know how. There's all these resources that help everybody get started. Plus, I added in here, oh, here it is, sorry. This is where the Diesel Nation resources document is. This is a daily checklist that you can use when you're doing your power hour. All this stuff is right here at your fingertips. So use these scripts. And that's one thing that when I teach the 3 Vital Behaviors workshop all the time, people are always asking me, do you use the scripts? I don't use the scripts. You know what? Whenever I became a coach, there was no such thing as scripts. We didn't have upline support. There wasn't coaches out there with videos on YouTube. There wasn't the Coach Basics training group. There wasn't the resources out there. So we just kind of had to wing it. But what I tell all of the new coaches or struggling coaches is use these scripts that we've put together. Use the resources that are in the Coach Online Office that help you. Because the thing is, if you don't know what to say, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't give up. Use the scripts and use them so that you can coach with confidence. And then as you get familiar with it, you're going to know it like the back of your hand. You're going to be able to invite people. You're going to know exactly what to say, where to go, what to do. But use these scripts. Don't say that it didn't work. Don't say that you can't reach anybody. Don't say that you're not having any response if you're not using this stuff. Because Shelly even posted that she got out of her own way, used the scripts, and what do you know? She has seen success. And so this is one of those things that now she feels confident to move forward. And I know as she does this repeatedly and follows the 3 Vital Behaviors, she's going to be able to personalize it. She's going to get more creative, and she's going to reach more people. So make sure you're using these. Second of all, we have the cup that is coming up on February 1st. You have until the end of the month to participate. What it is you plus 4 other coaches working together as a team in a friendly competition with a winning spirit and a winning attitude. But if you don't win, number one, what you can gain out of it is closest to other coaches, sharing best practices, seeing other people's perspective, and just really getting a feel for what it's like to be a coach, to have somebody hold you accountable, and to help one another, help other people. So if you've not registered for a cup team, make sure you post in the Team Relentless group that you're looking for it. I know that we have a a team, I think, that still needs one. Danielle has 2 of her coaches, and I can't remember who else it was. Somebody else had it. But get on a cup. I have seen so many people who say, oh, I don't want to let anybody down, or, oh, I just got started, or blah, 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 and they don't join, and they hit Success Club, and then everybody else is getting their prizes, and they're getting their shout-outs, and then you get nothing. So my thing is go in and hope for the best and get involved with the team. Oh, Hammer and Chisel also is on sale for the rest of the month. I have my last work out tomorrow. So I planned this all out, and so did Ryan and I, so we could be the first ones to get done. I knew that they would hold on sale for 2 months, so I wanted to be able to have this, our transformations, for you to use to push at the end of the month for Success Club. I've been busting my ass for 55 days to get the best transformation that I possibly can to make you proud so that you can use that, and so that hopefully it will inspire many of you to push just as hard with whatever program you're doing. So make sure that you stay tuned, because I'm going to have my body fat tested tomorrow, take pictures the next day, yada, yada, yada. Lastly, go in, and I'm going to share the screen again. And in your Coach Online office, make sure that under here, under the breaking news, that you click on Success Club trip to Punta Cana. Again, this is something that a lot of people don't register because it's the beginning of the year. You may be struggling, you may be new, but I am telling you, you do not want to miss these trips. You do not want to miss out on all of these opportunities because you didn't believe in yourself in January. I'm telling you, I know it's scary. Every year I start with 0, and I am pushing for elite. I'm pushing to develop new diamonds. I'm starting off kind of where you are, just with a clean slate and just going like crazy to do my best in the year. So the thing is, register for this right now. You actually, it's kind of cool. You don't have to pay any money because it's on a wait list. Get on the wait list and work your ass off, hit Success Club. And you know what might happen? You might have a whole trip paid for. And when other coaches who fall off track and don't want to stay with us, they fall off the wait list, or then you get off the wait list. And then you could have a trip to the Dominican Republic with all of us, completely paid for. I'm telling you, these trips have been a godsend to us because before I became a coach, we didn't travel much, and that was one thing we used to love to do, but we couldn't afford it with Rebel around, and now we get to, and I don't know if you guys saw my post, we found out that we were able to switch cabins for the cruise that's coming up in March to the Bahamas and Jamaica, and Rebel gets to go. And the one thing that he told me tonight was that he is so excited that he said, I'm still so excited that I get to go with you. And those are the things that make it worth it, you know? And that's one thing that I want to tell all of you is that I want you to have those moments. I want you to fulfill whatever your why is. I sat on many calls today with coaches, and there was so many things that yesterday we were on calls where everybody's crying because there's so much out there that I want for you guys and that you're deserving of. And so I want you to do that. I want to bring Adam home from the oil field so he doesn't have to watch his kids grow up via Facebook and drive 8 hours at night to get home to see his kids for 2 days. I want some of these coaches that I talk to actually feel like they have a purpose so that they don't lay in bed every night and think, this is it. I want people to come home to their families like Melissa Galmay so that she can take a week-long trip down to LA. These are the things I want for you. I want to see all these faces at the new leader conference next year. It was so awesome to see Gabriel and Christina Lewis and Catrina, who is our guest speaker, and Lindsay Sims and Melissa, all representing Team Relentless there, sharing content when they came back. It was so amazing. And so put that on your dream board. I sent postcards out to a lot of my coaches. Some of them I think didn't get any who I talked to, but put that on your dream board because these events are amazing. Don't wait till last minute, but get on the wait list for Punta Cana. Get on your calendar April 2nd for Super Saturday so that you make sure that nothing stands in the way when you get there. So anyways, that was my long-winded message. We have Catrina Scott, who is on the call. I think she was the first coach that Melissa Galmay signed. I know she was her first diamond. Catrina had life get in the way as she became, a new coach on Team Relentless. She had 2 small ones at home. Her husband, I know, was working out of town a lot. It was very frustrating for her to try to learn the business. manage basically being a single mom, and she has a passion for photography. She's an amazing photographer. And, and Melissa was trying to learn as she go, and Melissa's team grew, and Catrina kind of lost her fire. And at the end of 2014, I remember sitting on a call with her and Melissa and talking about it. And Catrina was this close to quitting. She was very frustrated with life. And we worked with her and we believed in her, and she decided to stay on. And what do you know? She went from a coach who wanted to quit at the end of 2014 to a 5-star elite coach, and led a whole team to become an elite team in 2015. That is absolutely amazing. So I asked her to speak on the call to maybe share some tips with you, or for all of you, if you're thinking about quitting or if you've been frustrated, so that and see what she has done to be successful. And so take out your notepads. I'm going to unmute you and make you, well, I guess that's good. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
All right. Okay, so like Mindy said, I'm Catrina, and December, okay, so I started in March of 2014, and I had hit Success Club right out of the gate. I hit Success Club starters, and I continued to do that all the way through till November of that year. And because, like Mindy said, I signed like a week after Melissa or 2 weeks after Melissa. We were very new in the business. We didn't really know what we were doing. In fact, I signed as a discount coach, and I told her, if you try to get me to sell this, I'll quit. I'll quit drinking it. I don't want to do that. I'm too busy. My family comes first. My business comes first, whatever. I had every excuse under the sun, and she was totally respectful of that. We were friends first, so she always puts the friendship relationship first, which is great. But we weren't as educated as we should have been, and partially that was mine. I should have been doing stuff in the back office and educating myself, but I didn't think it would be a business for me, and I was just doing great at it, so I didn't think twice until November of 2014 when I didn't hit Success Club. I had Success Club 4, and I was like, what? So I lost the trip to Cancun? Like, that's how uneducated I was. So it kind of pumped the brakes on my business, and I was upset, thinking, if you work that hard and then you're stripped of everything that you earned, I don't want to work for this business, but once again, I was uneducated. So Melissa kept trying to tell me, if you go inactive, you'll lose everything, all your volume. I didn't know what she was talking about. So it didn't feel like it was that much, of a loss to me at that point. Mindy called me. We sat on a Zoom call, and it didn't really matter what anyone told me. I am a tourist, and I was like, no, I'm headstrong. This is what I'm doing. So I put my Shaco on hold and continued that way through the holidays. And after Christmas, I was really sitting down and watching posts on Facebook and everybody continuing with the 21-day fix. Granted, I was pregnant also, and practically a single mom, and I just had lost all motivation. Well, got through the holidays, and after seeing everything coming up about the surge and Super Saturday, I decided I'm not a quitter. I put my name on this. I said I was going to do this. Who am I if I just quit? What am I showing other people? I didn't really bow out gracefully is what I was thinking. So I decided I was going to go to Super Saturday and just see what happened. So at Super Saturday, of course, the surge was going on. They were announcing the Success Club trip, the cruise to Jamaica, how to earn it. And we just lived that. So you guys all know how exhilarating the first of the year can be with surge and everything else going on. And it was actually Melissa Bardo at my Super Saturday that sat down and talked with me about how to earn Success Club trip and what it's about. And no, you're still in it even if you only got 4. We'll start Monday. We'll register you, but let's just start Monday and try to hit Success Club. Make that the foundation of your business. You guys, that day I sat down in that room where Super Saturday was. I still have the piece of paper that I scratched my goals on, and I can tell you what they said. They said, non-negotiable for my business, Success Club every single month. Why? Because I wanted the trip. Let that be the incentive. Great. But and then there was some other fun things like brush elbows with the big wigs because they just announced the top 10 coaches. And that was something I really wanted. I don't know why, a Beachbody celebrity. But the moral of it is I changed my mindset sitting there that day in that chair. There was, once again, no one was going to tell me different. I set myself, it wasn't even a goal at that point. It wasn't a standard. It was a promise to myself that I had worked this hard and I deserved it. So I always like the quote where, and I don't even know who said it, but it's like, you know, you set the goal, you find out what cost it is going to take to achieve that goal, and you resolve to pay that price. That's what I did that day. I told myself, if that means helping 3 to 6 people a month, I'm going to do that. And I can tell you from last January on, I hit Success Club All-Star this year. And another turning point, I earned the trip. That was I signed up for a push to Diamond group in March. I was an Emerald last January. Most of us are remember being an Emerald. I didn't know what I was doing. I signed my husband and a friend to get Emerald. And then it was like, no, now with hitting Success Club and all these people wanting to sign as coaches for the discount and everything else, the business started to take off. So I started the Push to Diamond group that Diesel Nation hosted. And within the first week of that launching, I hit Diamond in the first 7 days. That was just all by my mindset. And 2 weeks later, I got a call that I was off the wait list and had been invited to the Jamaica cruise. Like, it was just fuel for my fire, more motivation. I just started moving on from there. And it didn't stop. And it wasn't elite. I didn't even know what elite was. I didn't even care to learn about elite because I still run my business like a hot mess because I have so many other things going on. And like that power hour, I would love for you guys to sit on my power hour because you'd be like, I can't even follow her. But it wasn't until Summit when I was like, what? I want a guitar? They get a gold medal? No, the biggest thing was when the girl passed me at Core. I'm waiting in a line for hours, and this girl blows right by me, and I'm like, wait a minute, excuse me, there's a line. She's like, not for elite. What? How do I be elite? That was how elite even got, like, introduced to me. Okay, so I was like, what does it take? How many points? How many coaches? So right then and there at Summit, I found a Success Club partner, Jonathan Ward, and I said, tell me what I have to do. And I started working with Becky, and she's like, well, you have 6 months to hit elite and you've got like 10 elite points. I don't know, girlfriend. You can do it. Anything's possible, but it's gonna take work. And I put my head down. I got in the trenches. I started recruiting. I recruited anybody and everybody's welcome to my team, but I started thinking, my degrees in marketing, business communications. I'm like, how can I recruit for success? I started finding personal trainers. I started hitting up people at the gym. It's already a warm market. They're already into fitness. They already want the next best thing. So when I got Pilates instructors, personal trainers, they advanced to Diamond very, very quickly. And then, of course, I needed my discount coaches and everybody else, on an even playing field as far as to build my own PV points. And, anybody that doesn't really know elite, it was like talking a different language, ATV, PV, whatever, all these points. And so that's where my Success Club partner came in and gave me an Excel sheet. And it was like, you need to sign 4 coaches a month. You need to have 6 coaches hitting Success Club, and you can do it in 6 months. It's going to take the grind, and I did it by the skin of my teeth, but I did it. And if I can do it in 6 months, I have no reason why I can't do it again, year and a year and a half, 12 months to do it. So my tip on that, not just elite, but in general, is recruiting's huge, and invite everybody, but kind of look at who's going to mesh with you. Everyone says your niche market. My niche market is not moms. I have almost more men coaches than I do women, which is really odd for girls my age. It's usually their friends and they're, or moms. But find your niche, whatever it is. Mine happens to be, everybody at the gym, and I don't even go to the gym anymore, but they're like, dang, that girl used to work out. Now she's doing a video and she looks like that and she's achieving these results. And so I send, my new coaches in with their laptops and say, Go do hammer and chisel at the gym. There's moves that people there have never seen. And they're like, oh my God, I signed 2 coaches today, you know? So that's my tip on how we can do that. And recruiting and building an elite team. But really the main points of my story and what I can tell you is everything starts with a mindset. When I don't want to say depressed, but in my dark time of the woe is me, my husband's gone, I'm a single mom, I had no motivation. Yes, I was working out, I was drinking my shake, but there was nothing stimulating about that. And the moment I said, wait, I can make this whatever I want it to be. It can be a negative, it can be a positive, it can be a life-changing moment. That's what I did. And I choose to wake up every single day and make it a life-changing moment, making a life-changing day. Carpe diem, seize the day. I'm not going to let another day slip by me that I roll over and I scroll my Facebook feed first. No way. I roll over and watch a motivational video of changing your mindset, how awesome you can be. And then it's like, yeah, I'll get to my Facebook messages during my power hour or whatever I need to set the buckets aside of my time. So once your mindset is changed, you can do amazing things, people. And then, just resolve. Whatever your goal is, resolve it to yourself. Make it a promise. A goal, we set so many goals in our daily lives. Don't make it a goal. Make it a promise and you'll succeed. I mean, it's a promise to yourself. You don't want to let yourself down. You don't want to break the promise to yourself. So whatever it is, just set that, resolve to do it, figure out how it takes to get there, and set non-negotiables, whatever they are. If it is want to lose 15 pounds, it might not even be a monetary thing or a status or a rank. Just resolve to yourself that this is the price I'm willing to pay to get this, and go get it and get there. That's really my tips on how to do it, I guess.
That was awesome. So my takeaways from everything that Catrina said, I just want to recap, is that it starts with the mindset. And that's one thing that I do every day, because everybody knows 2015 was a clusterfuck for me, and I was suicidal and went into a mental health facility. And so it was real deep and dark for me too. And Becky, my coach, had a really rough beginning of 2015, but I watched her come back, and I watched her do things slowly. She started with the motivational video before she got her morning started. I have started a ritual that started on November 1st, whenever I said, I'm going to reclaim my life. I don't leave my room without making my bed. I start off listening to a motivational video. The funny thing is, if you go to YouTube and type in motivational video, you can watch the motivational video and then a bunch pop in underneath, and you can click on those to say watch later. So I have this whole playlist of watch later. So every day I listen to that. I share them on Facebook. I share them in Team Relentless. I share them on my fan page. So I'm actually doing all the work for you. If this is something you want to do, I've already done part of the work for you. All you got to do is click play and watch it. But I made my bed, like Catrina said, you have that choice every day of how you want your life to be. And I've studied successful people. One thing is, they said they make their bed every day. It gives them a task that they've accomplished, because some days, you all know, can turn to shit. And so if you got the first thing that you had on your to-do list done, that's great. You got something accomplished, and it's something to do. And it's something where I know, for me, just personally, when I go in my room, because if you're like me and drink a gallon of water a day, you pee a million times. So every time I'd go in the room, I would be like, God damn it, Mindy, your bed is a mess. Your room is a mess. And then the negative self-talk would start. Now I go in and I'm just like, damn, I made my bed. It looks pretty good, And so there's things, it literally is all about mindset. She went in and said, these are non-negotiables. And this is something that I'm working on now to present to you as a team, because I forget what it's like to be a new coach. But there are things that are non-negotiables that I set in 2012 that made me a 2013 and 2014 elite coach. And those are the things that I think I have failed to really reiterate in 2015 to coaches, that the importance of it. So that's kind of what my big spiel was at the beginning of this call, was there's these things that are non-negotiables. If you don't do these non-negotiables, you're not going to see success. If you do the non-negotiables, when you remember, when you have time, when all the stars are aligned, when your husband's home, when your kids are not teething, when this and this and this, then you're going to have sporadic success. People are watching you, and if you're sporadic, your people that come to you are going to be sporadic. And you know what they're going to do? The people who have failed at everything and tried weight loss programs and tried this and tried that and failed themselves, because like Catrina said, the worst thing to do is to fail yourself, because you have to look in the mirror every day. And that's one thing, is that people have done that. If they see you up and down, up and down, up and down, they're not going to pick you, because you know what? That's just a reminder of what they've done. They want to see somebody who's stuck in, like Catrina said, what good would it have done for her to quit? What message was she sending out there? So anyways, I want to end the call with something that I forgot to mention in the beginning. We as Diesel Nation, and so I know these calls are open to the public, so this is just going out to Diesel Nation coaches, people in my downline. We have the Push 2 that starts on February 1st, and it is going to be a month long. I have posted in Team Relentless, and I'm sure if you're a Team Fierce or any of the other teams within our organization or our team, they posted it there. But there's a registration link there. There is everything there, that frequent asked questions of what's required, what is entailed, what you're going to get out of it. I highly encourage any coach, whether you're a new coach, an older coach, a discount coach that's wanting to pursue the business, whether you signed one coach, whether you're Emerald, and even if those two coaches are your mom and dad or husband and sister, I don't care. Register for it, because last year when we did the push, it was like 48 diamonds were developed. Catrina was one of them. I can't remember how many just in Team Relentless came out of there. But this is amazing. And there's people out there who say, well, what if I don't hit diamond? What if I don't qualify for the big prize at the end? The thing is, you are getting valuable content that's been put together by all of us leaders in Diesel Nation, just like we did for the Push 1. It's $10 to buy in. You're investing $10 to yourself. My suggestion is to use part of your power hour to check these trainings that we're putting together for you, designed by people that have been successful, and use that as your power hour. And if there's a week, I know that Michelle said that for a week she's going to be out of pocket. Well, you know what? When you get back on week 2, you got a lot of catching up to do. But, it's Monday through Friday, so you have the weekends to catch up. Go at your own pace, and, go in there saying, I'm going to come out a diamond. And you know what? If you don't come out a diamond, if you follow the content, you're going to come out smarter than you did going in. And so that's worth your $10. So I highly encourage you to get on board. Like I said, there are these things here that are done especially for Diesel Nation, especially for Team Relentless, just like these Tuesday night calls. And the thing is, you have to tap into these resources. If you don't, you're not going to succeed. Take this seriously. Be the CEO of your own business. Treat it like a business, not a hobby. Understand that you have greatness within, and that you can do this, and it will be life-changing, and that you have all of us to help you along here. And understand that everybody gets overwhelmed. Everybody has those moments they want to quit. Everybody has those moments where you think, geez, I can't do this, and you feel bad for yourself. I've had it. I still have them. Melissa Gami had to give me a kick in the ass on our leader call yesterday. So it happens to everybody. But the thing is, you're not alone, and you will never be alone, because I swear to God, we are the best fucking team in Team Beachbody. Diesel Nation rocks. We are known across the bar. Everybody in the NLC was like, introduced that they were Diesel Nation. Everybody knew who Becky and Christina was. Everybody knew who we were. So you are part of one hell of a team, and I am so glad. So anyways, with that being said, that's all I have to say. We will see you next Tuesday night. I can't remember for the life of me who is the speaker. But if you go to Fit Asian Mom's Facebook page, you go to the events and click subscribe, you will be notified whoever is, because I can't remember. Sorry. Ryan wants Stray Bear back. Shirtless. All right. That's it. All right. See y'all.